Box sets are the biggest thing in physical media. They show your dedication to your collection. They show that you have a lot of money to spend. They show that you love cardboard. And I guess they also show that you love the movies, kind of, too. Almost every big physical media release out there has a box set to go along with a standard edition or the studio version or whatever. It's there so that you and I spend money on it because they know that we're gonna buy it. Every single hobby out there has collectors of big sizes, small sizes, whatever. There's different collectors out there and they all have something similar in common. Like Magic the Gathering collectors, I hate myself. Video game collectors, I hate myself. Funko Pop collectors, I hate myself, and everyone seems to hate what I love. It's easy to see why collecting physical media is a fulfilling hobby though, it really is. Collecting is about preservation, and the companies know this. These physical media companies, whether that's Scream Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow Video, all of them, they know that we love big, gigantic box sets, and that's why they sell them. That's cool. Luckily, I have a bunch of box sets here to show off, so let's go through and look at some of the biggest and brightest box sets in physical media history, because there's a lot of them, and well, I've fallen for the marketing on almost every single one of these. So let's start off with the box set I was holding previously in this video, the Amityville The Cursed Collection from Vinegar Syndrome. This is one of my favorite box sets of all time. It's one of the first box sets that I ended up purchasing when I was really getting into physical media collecting. It is 4 movies from the Amityville series. Now obviously Amityville is public domain, so there's the original Amityville Horror, the Amityville Horror 2, and then there's all these sequels, and these range from pretty decent to, you know, pretty crappy, but this release from Vinegar Syndrome, I ended up getting my copy, original copy, on New Year's Eve when they found a bunch of copies of it apparently and put them up on their website. I snagged that up faster than almost any of these other box sets that I've seen, but you've got Amityville Horror, The Evil Escapes here, and this is an excellent sequel. It's got Patty Duke, and it's a cursed object film, so it takes the Amityville framing and changes it up. It was directed by Sandor Stern, who wrote the 1979 original, so it's got that, and it's just a nice twisting and turning sort of horror film here, so we'll put that one back in the box. And then we've got Amityville 1992, It's About Time. This one also excellent, directed by Tony Randall, who directed Hellraiser 2. Really great film as well. It's another of the cursed object films here. And this one, it's got just a lot of good vibes. It's one of those early 90s sort of supernatural films, so you'll love this one as well. And then we've got Amityville: A New Generation. This set, you know, 1993, came out really close after the other one, and this one is set in Skid Row here in LA, which is a nice backdrop for sort of how LA has evolved since 1993, but that's a great one as well. And then finally we have Amityville Dollhouse, which is about a cursed dollhouse. This one's from 1996, a direct-to-video horror classic, just a really good one filled with lots of great gore effects. So the Amityville Cursed Collection is one of my favorite box sets. It's one of the first box sets that I got, and it's just a really great one that I'm glad to have back in my collection. We've got this one. This is the motherlode of box sets, basically. This is the box set that got me into collecting. This is the Friday the 13th Deluxe Edition. So the Friday the 13th collection, the Deluxe Edition here, that's a little bit of a misnomer because there is no other collection of this. It's just this collection, which is funny that they would label it like that. But this one takes up a lot of space. It's got a lot of releases. It's got a booklet with essays and pictures and everything from the series. And then I'm putting everything back here as I go through it. You've got the bonus material here, which is just great. It's got tons of bonus features. Just 2 bonus discs full of everything you would want out of this series. You've got the remake, Freddy vs. Jason and Jason X, which I believe they had to buy copies of this for this release, because I think these are just some of these are just the releases that those studios put out, but still one of the best ways you can watch the prequel or the remake, Freddy vs. Jason and Jason X, which Jason X is crazy. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. A little bit of a misstep here, but once again, a great entry in the series has got some cool mythology to add. Jason goes to Manhattan, Jason takes Manhattan, pardon me, Jason goes to Manhattan. Not really on, in Manhattan all that much. Those parts are really fun, but that's probably one of the weaker entries in the series. The New Blood and Jason Lives, two of my favorites in this series. The New Blood, it has telekinesis. Like, why don't more horror slasher movies just add people with telekinesis in them? Because it made this movie awesome. But yeah, it's got telekinesis, great effects and everything. This one got touched up by the MPAA because after they got one over on them with the first movie through the censors, they just wanted to destroy all of these movies after that. It's a shame that a lot of the footage is lost or it's on really, really bad quality VHS tapes, but we still got some of it in that documentary that's on that Blu-ray. Friday the 13th, Jason Lives, my favorite in the series. One that has Alice Cooper on the soundtrack, just the best movie. It was Scream before Scream. This movie walked so that Scream could run, basically, with all of the meta stuff in it. You've got Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, a lot of people's least favorite in the series. Still a good movie, a good slasher movie, and I know Jason isn't really Jason in it, it's like the stupid guy's dad, but still. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, a lot of people's favorite in the series besides the first movie. Just a great movie with some excellent performances all around. Crispin Glover dancing. You can't top that one. That one's really great. Friday the 13th, Part 3 and Part 2. I think Part 2 and Part 3 get a little bit lost. You have Jason in the hockey mask for the first time in Part 3, and Part 2 has Baghead Jason, but they're both really great. And then obviously the first movie is a stone cold classic. Can't get better than this one. The Friday the 13th box set, I've called it the granddaddy of them all when it comes to these. Obviously the Halloween box set came before this one, but this is really one of the best in physical media history. You guys want to see it, don't you? You want to see the Halloween box set. Yeah, you have to. This is the complete collection. So this one, it's a little bit obsolete because there's the 4Ks out now, and the 4Ks have better picture quality and all of that, but this one, it comes with the booklet. It has really nice images, the really high quality images here, and this is the only place where you can get the Rob Zombie films on Blu-ray in this package together. You can't get them in any other box set, which is crazy, but I don't like those movies as much as other people do, but, what can you do? The Halloween box set, it comes with Halloween 1978, just one of the best movies ever made. There's nothing else I can say about that one. Halloween 2, an excellent sequel. It makes me terrified of hospitals. Michael is savage in this movie. The ending is amazing. I usually do that as a double feature to end Halloween. Halloween 3, underrated as hell. It's probably gotten its proper due now, but I remember there was a long period of time where people were just crapping all over this movie, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense, because it's a really good movie. If it was just called Season of the Witch, it would be a classic. People wouldn't whine and complain about that one as much. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. One of my favorite slasher sequels ever. One of my favorite horror sequels ever. Sure, it redoes the first movie, but it does it bigger, badder, just all around a great movie. Dwight H. Little is magnificent as a director here. The only thing is that the mask looks a little bad. In a lot of the sequels, the mask looks like crap because the original masks, they couldn't get it right, fixing it or making it so that it looks exactly the same. Halloween 5, a lesser sequel, definitely a weird one. Dr. Loomis is not Dr. Loomis in this movie. He's supposed to be heroic and kind of badass, and the way that he just changes character between Halloween 4 and 5 here is kind of weird, and it's fine. It introduces all the Thorn stuff at the very end, but Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, this has the producer's cut. The 4K of this one is really the one that's worth the upgrade the most, besides picture quality. You do get new footage with that 4K, but this one includes the theatrical cut and the producer's cut. Don't ask me which one I think is better. They're both good, but obviously it doesn't fix that movie. Hall H2O, this one, a lot of people love this movie and feel like I do about Halloween 4 with this movie, but this movie, it just it doesn't do it for me. Like, it's good, the mask looks like crap, but yeah. And then we have the worst of the actual Halloween movies here with Halloween Resurrection. I know Halloween Ends, people might think that one's bad. I have to watch that movie again. I've only seen that movie once, and I didn't really like it on the first viewing. I have to watch it again to make sure that I really don't like that movie. But this movie, it's a lot of fun. It's ahead of its time with Michael killing influencers, basically. But it's just not very good. It's kind of fun, but yeah. Halloween, Rob Zombie. It is a 4.5-hour documentary. I don't know. Rob Zombie didn't need to do this. Halloween 2 is a flaming pile of crap. This movie is awful. The cast in these two movies are great. I will give them that. Casting is great besides Sherry Moon Zombie. And all of Rob Zombie's faults, all of the worst things about his filmmaking come out in Halloween 2 here. Just truly a wretched movie. So that's the Halloween box set. This one is fantastic as well. The Nightmare on Elm Street 7-film collection here from Warner Brothers. And this is the only one that wasn't from Scream Factory. And I know a lot of you are out there going, oh my god, Hunter, you have this. Well, yeah, I ordered it when I was in line at Disneyland. This one is getting a reprint. It's going to have different colored felt on the inside, so yay for anybody who doesn't have this one. So yeah, this one, I almost destroyed this J card the first time I took it off because I didn't know how to slide it off properly. So I'm not going to do that again here. And I'm going to take it off nice and easy and put it over here so that it doesn't get destroyed. But this one, it houses them all. I'm not going to take them all out because it's a pain in the ass, but they all are housed in foam. The new reprint version is going to have black foam instead of red foam, and they have the theatrical artwork on all of them. I'll take them out like that just a little bit, but this one, I had to get this because Nightmare on Elm Street, it really is. It's my favorite slasher series. Freddy Krueger is my guy. And I've been waiting for this box set. I've been screaming from the rooftops for this box set for so long that I knew I had to plunk down the cash for this one, and I'm so glad. I am so glad that other collectors can at least get their hands on this, and that people who give a crap about, you know, how much their collection is worth. Because, well, I own the one with the red felt, and that means that it's more expensive than the one you're gonna get, and that means that I'm better than you. This is just, it's one of the best studio sets ever, and Paramount better be taking notes in case they ever do a box set for 4Ks for Friday the 13th, because this is the best studio set box set I've ever seen. It really is. It's got all of the things that you would want and then some. This one, it's exceptional, and it's kind of the better version of the Scarlet Box at this point. So the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment box set. What came in this? Basically, it was the Hellraiser Bloodline assembly cut that I was ecstatic about getting. This thing comes with a book that if you threw this at my head, it would kill me. And I might enjoy that because dying at the hands of the Cenobites would be fantastic. But yeah, it's got just some imagery in here. Actually, I probably can't show you on YouTube because it's a little out there. But just a huge booklet, just essays and pictures and everything that we nerd out about as physical media people. I have the Pinhead one because I love Pinhead, so I got this one. There's ones that have the Chatterer on the front and all of that, but I knew I had to get my guy Pinhead. So this one, it folds out. We have such sights to show you. 4 discs, Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser 3, which Hellraiser 3 is kind of fun, but it's not as good. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, and Hellraiser 1, all on 4K discs. Just really, really exceptional 4K transfers here from Arrow Video. The Hellraiser Bloodline, though, is the reason to buy this thing. It is the main event. You get the work print cut of that. And really, if Miramax or whoever Dimension Films didn't screw with that movie, it could have been a horror classic. So you see part of what it is in that, but yeah, this is a fantastic box set, and it's cheap. The Scarlet Box used to be like $250. This is like $100, and you get 4 movies on 4K. Here's one of the box sets that I saved when I grabbed all my movies from the fire. The Warriors from Imprint. This one, there's been other ones that have come out, but this one is really one of the crown jewels in my collection. The Warriors from Imprint. It's not your standard box set. It only comes with the 2 movies, and then you've got a little card here that was stuck to it in the packaging. But this one, it has the director's cut and the theatrical cut. It does not have that. It has that awful version that is with the comic book stuff. You don't want to watch that. You want to watch the theatrical cut. This is like one of the only experiences where you want to watch the theatrical cut. I get where Walter Hill was coming from with this, but you want to watch the theatrical cut. It's the better version of the movie. It doesn't have the stupid comic book transitions, all of that. But this movie, it's just a formative movie for me. I played the video game. You can thank Game Informer magazine for putting the Warriors on the front cover of their magazine, because I went what the hell is that? I need to know what it is. I played the video game and then I watched the movie. And this movie made me love movies. And this edition, talking about it, it makes me emotional. It really does, because it's one of the ones I wanted to save. I only could save 6 things, and this was one of them. It's an excellent box set. Just truly a nice piece of my collection. Okay, we're going to try to wrestle down this one right here, but it's covered in crap, so let's see what we can do. We'll get the little drop zone guy out of here, and it's covering up a light. Can't have that. Okay, here we go. Got it off the shelf like it was Indiana Jones. This is the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. This is a box set that it's criminal that this exists. It's criminal that Sony hasn't reprinted it, but let's look at it. So yeah, the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection here, this thing just slides off. It's kind of rickety, it's kind of whatever, but it does the job. And let's see if the light in here actually works still. So you just take this open, it's got a book. This included the light still works. It lights up. It lights up. Can you just fathom this, that a physical media box would light up when you open it? But yeah, it includes a digital code for Ghostbusters Answer the Call, which I haven't redeemed because I don't really like that movie. I don't like that movie not for the fact that it's a bunch of girls. They're really funny. It's like Bridesmaids, but with Ghostbusters. It's just the way that they do the universe, and they include the original Ghostbusters as cameos, but they're not playing their Ghostbusters characters. It's just, it felt lazy. It's a fine movie, but it's not a good Ghostbusters movie. This booklet in this release, on the other hand, is excellent. It is truly one of the best, physical media box sets out there. So you've got the originals, you've got the special features. This had the TV cut of the movie. Just so much cool stuff included in this. You have Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is an excellent sequel. It doesn't have Frozen Empire, which I own somewhere else, but Ghostbusters 2, awesome little slipcovers, awesome 4K release. And then you have the original movie on 4K, just, perfect. All around, just an excellent box set. And really, it's a shame that people can't have their hands on this. They can't get this in their collections, because Sony needs to reprint this. They need to reprint this. Make it like the Nightmare on Elm Street thing with the light. Make it so that it's blue on the inside. I don't know. But reprint this so that people can get this in their collections, because this thing is outrageously expensive. And now for a box set that has all the hallmarks of really weird, tacky box sets, the Paramount Scares box set. This one and the sequel have a bunch of extra crap that doesn't really add up to being a great box set. So this one, if you crack it open, it does have some good movies on here. It was the first time you could get some of these movies on 4K. It comes with a copy of Fangoria, which is like whatever. It's a fake version of Fangoria that came with it. Cool. Comes with stickers, which I hate stickers. So this one has Smile. It has an empty slot for the stickers, and then it has Rosemary's Baby, Sweeney Todd, Pet Sematary, and Crawl. The second one has Friday the 13th Part 2, I believe, which was the only time you could get that for a long time. But it's a cool box set, but it's just, it accentuates like what you don't need out of a physical media set. Like it's like those things that come with lobby cards or whatever. It's just this one, it's nice for the price, but other than that, it's nothing special as a box set. And then you have box sets like this, which end up on the clearance rack because it's got a stupid gigantic statue. Who wants a gigantic fake plastic statue? Or you get a box set like this, which comes with a bowling ball bag that you could never use and a fake sweater that's going to scratch the hell out of your chest. Speaking of box sets that go a little bit over the top, this is the newest box set I have in my collection, and it's the Full Moon Pictures Puppet Master Chest. I had the previous version of this that was a smaller cardboard box. So when you're talking about crazy-ass box sets, this might be the king. Yeah, so let's crack this thing open. This thing is heavy, by the way. I went to the gym yesterday and I'm sore already. So holding this thing up, you open it up and look at that. It's got little figures. It's got all the movies in there. I haven't even opened this yet or watched any of these because it's brand freaking new. But yeah, this thing is insane. But when you're looking at box sets, you know, they can be seen as a waste of money, they can be seen as a waste of space, but really, when you're looking at them and you're looking at the best ones, it's what are the best ones for you? Because it's all about your collection. My collection, I love horror movies, I love slashers, so that's why I've got the big three standing right here. I've got Hellraiser right underneath it, because that's how I feel about those series. And then you have something like this with the Full Moon Pictures crate that is overkill, but I'm sure there are people out there that love full moon movies, and they love this thing. They want this thing in their collection. This thing is huge. It takes up a lot of space. If I put it up top here, it'd probably break my shelves, but there's a collector out there where this is for them. And it's not like these companies don't just put collector's edition on the front of the box just to put it on there, right?